came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these worse than they daddy, but you lover, you in trouble. I'm the Senate, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't, but my uncle, but the certain Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, Mr. Magic, Billy Bashing, miss me with that local hating on the, get it cracking. I'm not surprised, I'm on the rise, been a little ride, but it's my eyes, spamming a lie, just hold it down, all I require, just hold it down, they gon' talk you when we on around, be hating when feet on the ground, got the little jet with the beat on the couch. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Wait, Chanel on my feet, yeah that's for all my C's. I be cool with the bees like Muhammad Ali. Got your on the edge of her seat, she on that, I'm on the swear that edge of my V. And usually I like repetitive beats, I like the way that she move. Quality, they look good to me, but I'm saying girl, cause I don't even cheat. That is a lie, repetitive. I don't even look, no, I don't even see. I see more. I eat just like my music, yo.
Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning. High tech digi, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon. Young like sleazy, get back with you. Step back, hit him with the step back, switch it. Hey, hoping that it melt, might glisten, might triple, might hit you. Free G Walker, that might. I been really when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up in. I'm just floating on the river. Bleed be early, bleed be gorgeous, bleed be witty, bleed be for it. Let me do donuts in your foreign. Let me play number 8 while I do it. Let me control it, I can control it. With one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, came out buzzing, came out buzzing.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. It's time for the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. McCollum is out there with Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Andre Ayton out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. The 10-footer finds the target.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Ayton. No good from Valanciunas. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul, no one around him. Good on the triple.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Williamson kicks to Jones. Over Booker. Jones, no luck.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And that one's good, Ayton.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Valanciunas. Misses off the left iron.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Booker up top, guarded by Valanciunas. Booker outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by McCollum. Pelicans still look like they're getting going, trailing by 5. Here's Valanciunas, and it's in there. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Now here's Valanciunas. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Doubled by Bridges. Jones for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. There's the 3. Another shot, and McGee kicks to Bridges. Booker the pass to Bridges. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And it's Ayton missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
First team foul.
Pelicans trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Paul. Here he goes, and he banks in the layup. Paul's got 5 points so far.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting an alarming 21%. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over McGee, and it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
A nice shot by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And the rejection by Ayton. Paul with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Booker looking around. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And here comes the break. Pushing it up. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
McCollum with the ball, and then C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Suns on top. They lead by 18. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Brandon Ingram's out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the small forward. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Here's Paul into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 7 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Valanciunas, that one, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul dishes to Ayton. Bridges inside the three-point line. The Suns keeping it alive, a new 14. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Paul, and Jones sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 11.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. There's Williamson with the 3. No good that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is.
And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Oh, Ayton in position.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
They need this. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns leading by 23. The pass to Booker. The feed to Ayton. Ball outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 8 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And the Suns here with a different look. Jay Crowder's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for JaVale McGee. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Booker.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And it's Paul missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And there's the feed to McCollum. And no good that time. Paul with the defensive effort. Valanciunas against Crowder. Over Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Pelicans shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Jones, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Yes, that goes in. 15 points for Chris Paul.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Payne looking around. Johnson against McCollum. Johnson, the pass to Paul. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Paul's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Crowder with the steal. Craig with it. Jones covering. A 3-ball. Baseline J on the way. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. The shot off that time.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Paul with the bucket.
Always great to see Paul dialed in on offense, really making an effort to lift his team.
Feeds to Williamson. That one falls.
Zion
Williamson's got 8 points.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling. Good execution.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Johnson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Payne, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game. The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011, Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Paul outside, tries to the hoop, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Torrey Craig. Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team
Landry
foul.
Shamet's checked in for Phoenix.
Now into the lineup for your
Here's McCollum. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Knocked loose. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Hits the front of the rim and out. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And McGee kicks to Biyombo. The second chance effort. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. In the corner. Shamet with it. Offline with his 3. The Pelicans shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Paul against McCollum. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
They get it back, and McGee kicks to Johnson. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Tries yet again. Paul can't get it to go. Now here's Williamson. Covered by Biyombo. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by Johnson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Suns making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Onto the floor for your Suns, Alfred
Johnson, wide open, he fired. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
He's off on the second.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Valanciunas. He can't get that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. Knocked away, and there's the call on Jones.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The shot's good from McGee.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
4th team foul.
Here's McCollum. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Valanciunas has got 14 points for the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Payton passes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Gracious, I mean, right through the teeth of the defense, literally.
I don't know how, Greg, he managed to power dunk that through. The D was right in his face. Williamson looking it over. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Payne finds Crowder. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Booker against Ingram. Takes a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It's stolen by Jones. Takes the 13-footer. Crowder pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside. The Pelicans shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
Brandon Ingram.
And so he makes both from the line. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And so it's and let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Jones. Nance out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 2 guard.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Cameron Payne.
Lineup for your Suns, Chris Paul.
Pelicans shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And taken away by Paul. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Ingram against Holiday. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. And it's McCollum in the corner over Paul. McCollum no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Crowder. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Devin Booker in for Aaron Holiday. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
That's his second.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, shipping off the vert.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. Clock at 6. Shoots it. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Valanciunas to the inside. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ball against McCollum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Passes it to Jones. Over Booker. Jones, no luck.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Kicks it out to Booker. Over Nance. They grab their own miss. Bridges outside. Dishes it to Ayton. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. McGee trying to break free. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 23 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to McGee. Booker outside. The dish to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Jones. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Booker. From downtown. And McGee kicks to Bridges. The tray. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
The first one falls. Some changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet comes in for Booker. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Chris Paul. Count it.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
1:29 left to play in the final quarter. McCollum against Holiday. And the Suns call time here. They're leading by 43. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, JaVale McGee.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For JaVale McGee.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And that one falls for Jones.
2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Nance against Booker. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Stolen by McGee. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's Phoenix. David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Steve.